More stuff for storage right here. Hanging stuff right here until I can get it done. Room.
Sits right on top.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new vlog. We are starting off the vlog with a special delivery. Our new outside fridge. I am so excited about this. Colin and I both grew up with outdoor fridges, and just like, I feel like having a garage fridge is just like parenthood, owning a house core. And I'm so excited because we're working with Walmart on today's video. So thank you to Walmart for sponsoring. But Walmart has been our saving grace for so many things in this house since we've moved in. Sutton's bookshelf we just got, as you guys know, in the last vlog from Walmart. And I feel like they just have the best stuff. I currently have a bunch of things in my cart on Walmart. New sofas and new patio chairs. Like, they just have such good things lately. So I'm so excited to be working with Walmart on today's video. We wanted to go with them to get our outdoor fridge because delivery was super quick, and it's just so easy to shop online at Walmart. They have a wide variety of appliances. We went with the Kenmore outdoor fridge. We've heard good things about the brand Kenmore, and it is perfect. It's exactly what we need, and it was just delivered. They rolled it right in, and everything worked out great. So I'm so excited to show it to you guys. It's white, of course. Had to pick that. But if you guys are doing any home things, or if you need any new appliances, definitely check out Walmart because everything is such a great price. And also their delivery was so great. No notes, like everything with the scheduling, they were on time, and they were really good about calling me to let me know when the refrigerator was coming. They were right in the delivery window. Like, you know when you have a delivery window and they show up late and it's the worst? Not happening here with Walmart. So that was really good. And then yeah, they have so many Kenmore appliances too. They have such a good selection. We ended up going with this one for the ice maker on the top, and the size was just perfect for our space. But yeah, I cannot wait to show you. Definitely check out Walmart. I love doing online shopping at Walmart. Everything is just so simple, so many options to choose from, and literally, I'm not even kidding, you guys should see my cart on Walmart right now. It is stacked. So let me show you guys the new fridge, but thank you so much to Walmart for sponsoring. Let's check her out. Okay guys, first of all, our new little Kenmore. She's so cute. Also, how perfect it fits, exactly how we wanted it to in here. And we also made sure we had an outlet in the garage for said fridge because we knew we were gonna get one. I need to take all the tape off and everything, but there is so much space. Here's the freezer. We've already plugged it in so that way it can get going with its ice making. But here's the top, so spacious. And then here is the bottom. So we have good 3 shelf options right here. Oh, let me just go ahead and take that off. So we have the humidity control, especially during the holidays, like when we're having people over, just the overflow is so nice, which is why we wanted to make sure we had it for the holidays. Love this little section that they have. Also, the drawers are so sturdy, like really high quality. So I'm really happy with the refrigerator. We're gonna have to do a full grocery shop maybe in the next vlog and stock her up, especially because my mom is staying here to watch Murphy when we go out of town, so that way I can make sure we have a ton of extra stuff out here, or like freezer stuff. Happy with our purchase. Again, if you're looking for literally anything, check Walmart online. Online shopping is the easiest. Their delivery is super quick, and I've loved working with Walmart. I'm so grateful I get to work with Walmart. I know shopping at Walmart is something literally everybody can relate to, so happy to be working with them. And I will have this linked down below, and then as soon as I pull the trigger on all the other items, I'm sure you guys will see them in the vlog.
I'm not afraid of losing what I've found. If all the fallen pieces hit the ground, I see it in your eyes, my lover and my bride. Our love's a steady tide. A story speaks and silences my doubt. The wind may blow, but he's built this house. Your voice so soft and strong, my heart been all alone. Our love's a steady song, and I lay down everything, every part of me. I'm yours. Oh, through everything, here we stand, hand in hand. I'm yours. I've waited for
Good morning, you guys. Colin and Zen are still sleeping. Today is Monday. I'm probably gonna go wake them up so we can go on like a family walk, but it's Columbus Day, so no one's working today. It's day off, which is nice. So I just watched the Good Morning America announcement of Taylor Swift's documentary, so I'm up and I was like, I'm just gonna let them sleep because that way I could sit here, scroll on Pinterest, drink my drink, and watch Good Morning America. And it was such a fun morning, but now I'm probably gonna go wake them up. So we have a lot to do today in the day off that we have. I'm out of my vanilla syrup for my coffees, so I'm gonna make some more. Just kidding. We're going to the grocery store. We're doing neighborhood couples and neighborhood fam dinner at one of the neighbors' house today with like 4 other couples and kids. So I need to get stuff for that anyway. I'm gonna make blackberry cobbler, bring in kale Caesar salad, and then I'll get some more stuff to make my syrup. So now we're going to the grocery store. Purple Elsa?
Yeah.
What purple Elsa?
The new purple Elsa.
The toy?
Yeah, the new purple Elsa toy. It's gone. I want to see it.
I don't remember you getting a purple Elsa.
But a new Elsa.
Your doll?
Yeah, my doll. My Elsa doll.
Okay, I'm coming to help you. Look. It was definitely a windows open kind of morning, but I don't really think we're turning it into a windows open kind of day. So I think I'm about to shut all the windows. We'll do a little taste test. So good. I need to shower at 1.2. This hair is horrible. Okay, Colin's going to town on our mudroom. I'm taking clips here and there. I'm trying to decide how I want to show it to you guys. I don't know. Just bear with me. I think I'm going to put all the clips together of him doing it to show you guys how he did it instead of like check-ins. So anyway, he's going to town on that. Seth is watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse right now while I get food prep tonight because we're going over to the neighbors. I think I said that. So I'm taking over blackberry cobbler. I'm doing it dessert. And then kale Caesar salad, which I'm just doing Taylor Farms. It's the easiest. So yeah, but we're doing like burgers and stuff. So I'm gonna start prepping that for dinner tonight. I'm excited to just go hang and let the kids play and eat and just like chill.
Still finished?
Looks good.
Don't worry, we'll just fill that with.
Here's the update though. So the base is pretty much done. He can't do the flat like top until the very end. And then we have this paneling, but we're gonna paint the whole thing chocolate brown. So, and then we're gonna do more storage up there. So yeah, looking good so far. I actually found some hooks that I really like on Amazon. So I'm gonna show him those when he gets home so I can order some so they can get here tomorrow. Okay, here's my cobbler. I wish the sun didn't set so early. It's like 6:30. Because the lighting.
I like Max.
Oh yeah, I like Max too. The dog next door. The lighting was so good when I was making it, and then now it's like not good anymore because the sun goes down so early. Here's what the top of our mudroom's looking like. We're making it go all the way to the ceiling and then left some room to do molding. Eventually we're gonna install, or Colin's gonna do molding around the top of all of our ceilings. We have so many DIY projects that we want to do and like so many plans for this house. But like this whole wall behind me, I want to do like sconces and wall molding and stuff. But there's that. There's going to be 3 baskets up there, more stuff for storage right here, hanging stuff right here, bench to sit right there, and then more shoes storage under there. So far it's looking really good though. And then we're going to paint the whole thing chocolate brown.
I'm not afraid of losing what I found.
Soccer practice, and now we're back from that. I ordered Sutton some lamps for her room. Okay, anyway, that I thought would be super cute for her room. You're on the wrong foot, babe.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Do you want a blanket? See, now he wants to come in. Okay, let him in now.
My boat across the moat that you live inside of. I'll cut the bolts to keep you close out from the light. I'll barge right through your doorway, in spite of what you told me. So you ain't gotta live lonely. You ain't gotta live lonely. Hide away. Why do you hide your face? What made you find a way to shut yourself away for life? Keep you safe. You're trying to keep you safe. You board up your window panes and cover every ray of light. Oh, I'll row my boat across the moat that you live inside of. I'll cut the bolts to keep you close out from the light. I'll barge right through your doorway, in spite of what you told me. Jet black marker pushing harder as you scribble out my face, tarnishing a work of art. Funny how we fall apart. Fool to thinking we were the real thing. Was it just a shiny frame? I thought we were a masterpiece, but I was just imagining. Now I'm collecting dust, so far from what was. We were a thing of beauty, but we faded over time, and now it's like you never.
So far, today hasn't really gone as planned. I woke up with a nail in my tire. Oh, it is Henley's. I woke up with a nail in my tire. Flat tire.
Is this mine?
Yeah.
Wait,
Luckily,
Henley's.
I think it's Henley's.
No, it's not.
Okay, it's yours. Luckily, my tire and like car, I have a warranty on it. So Lexus towed it to Lexus, and Colin's gonna pick it up on his way home from work. It's a long story, but he's getting it on his way home from work. And I had Sutton, and it was just like a whole bit. So I had a full day planned, play date, errands, all the things today, and canceled. Can't drive anywhere. Couldn't get to my workout, did an at-home workout instead. So I'm about to make a coffee right now, and we are just here today. New construction, nail in the tire. Thought it was gonna happen at one point. So frustrating, but it is what it is. I'm gonna make my coffee. This is literally the last milk that we even have in the house. Luckily we have enough. We also got in these hooks for the mudroom. I can't decide if I like them or not. And are doing things around the house era today since plans changed, and I was this close to doing a Target pickup order with the stuff that I needed to get from Target, and I'm like, you know what, it's fine, we can hold off, I'll go later because I don't want to have to pay for the fee, or like a Target delivery is what I was trying to say. Anyway, Sutton has officially learned how to play music on Alexa, and she keeps playing Taylor Swift. So I've been not vlogging so I don't get copyrighted. But we are getting new sheets, working with Brooklinen in a couple weeks, so they're sending me the new sheets, which I'm so excited about because these are Brooklinen right now and I'm obsessed with them. We always have Brooklinen sheets, but I got a new duvet cover already. So I'm switching that out. Now we're switching over to the fall bedding because it was looking quite summery in here. So I'm wanting to switch that out right now. But how perfect is this chocolate brown duvet? And it's gonna look really good because I put those fall stems in here. This is definitely the like bed that just throw it in here until I can get it done room. And this area of the room looks horrible. So I'm gonna work on that today. Figure out what I'm doing here.
Oh my gosh.
What?
What is...
Okay, I'm gonna do that really quick. Well, ignore that tag. Here's the brown sheets. Not loving the white in the back. May switch those out for another color, but I don't mind those three. But yeah, brown duvet cover. However, I do think this is totally gonna show so much dog hair, but it is what it is.
All right, giving it a shot. Not sure if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try anyways. Look for like a little tiny.
Looks good. Mudroom is complete.
yeah, I think I just love you.
Love you too. Colin is going to completely give you guys a breakdown of everything that he did to build this, because it did take a few days, but he did a great job. And I got clips here and there, but I figured it would just be so much easier for him to just break down what he did. And how much did it cost?
It's about $450.
Okay. And it would have cost like $1,000 if we had them built today with the build, right? How much extra was it? Do you remember?
I don't remember, but it definitely wouldn't have been $450.
Yeah, it was way more. So technically this is in our house, like what they would have proposed was the mudroom here and for them to build it, and we said no because he was going to do it for cheaper than us adding that on. And I had him build it all the way up to the ceiling because I wanted to maximize the space. The paint color is Sherwin-Williams French press. We did end up going with the hooks that I ordered. I think that they look much better when I put them up here. And then all I have left to do is get baskets for the top. But I got baskets for the bottom. I'll let him explain the rest. Let me give you guys like a full overview. It's hard because the laundry room is right there and then the garage is behind me. So it's like just a tighter hallway. But here's what it looks like fully. Here's an up close view at the wood.
Yeah, baby.
Lower baskets. And then hooks, shelf right here to put like storage, mail, anything like smaller, and then 3 bins up there, or like to decorate up there.
So the lumber section is going to have your plywood, it's going to have your rough lumber, but also in the aisles next to it, there's going to be like, I don't even know the right word, like beauty lumber, I would say. It's like just nicer, like typically it's an inch thick, and it's not like rough sawn, so it's already like sanded and flattened and everything for you. So the wood that I'm sitting on, that is maple plywood. So typically you want to get like a nicer plywood that you can use for whatever you're going to actually show. So that was the only piece that I got that was like a really nice piece. And then on the front of it, so that we didn't see the plywood lines, I got what's called edge banding. And you literally just use an iron and iron it on, and it melts the glue and seals it to it. So that's the seat. There's a bunch of different plywood options you can get. You definitely do not want to get what is like the construction grade plywood that you can like see all the different like pieces all put together. You want to get one that like kind of looks somewhat flat on the top, and like one cohesive piece that has a veneer on the top. That's what I was looking for, a veneer. So anyways, you want to get like the cheapest version of that. It's like 3/4 of an inch thick. I wouldn't really recommend going lower than 3/4 of an inch, just because you're going to be using it to basically support things. So like the bottom down here, this area, as well as this top area up there. Basically, like I just showed, in the top area and the bottom area, I built a shelving system out of plywood. So I took what would have been 4x8 sheets, but I didn't have enough space to fit that, so I looked, and you can find different sheets that are about 4x2. So I got 4x2 sheets and basically cut them to size and put them in up there and down here. I put one against the side down here, one against the side down here, and then 2 together in the middle just to have a better support. But yeah, that's the plywood. And then this sheet directly above the shelf, like underneath, sits right on top. And that's also plywood. And then there's another piece of plywood on top. So you have the top pieces of plywood, and then you have the shelf pieces of plywood. And then basically, like you were just looking on the front, it looks like a lot more pretty. Like there's like beauty pieces on the front of everything, and those are 1x2s. They actually measure like more like 1.5 inches, but they're called 1x2s. And basically I just cut those to the size that I made the shelves, and then put those on the front, so you have a long one going across the top, another long one going across the bottom of the shelf, and then one where each divider is for the shelves. And then same thing with the bottom. And then we have like this actual shelf right here that we put in. That was one of those beauty pieces of lumber I was talking about, and it was pine. I'm pretty sure it was, I want to say it was a 1x6, and it was 8 foot long. And I just literally cut that in half, but also made sure it fit within the measurement. So I think I probably had like 8 inches left over after I made sure the measurements were correct, cut it up, put it in, so you got 2 pieces out of 1 piece of lumber. And then these hooks Bianca got from Amazon. This paneling that you see right here, comes in sheets of 4x8, and I actually was able to fit that in my car because I could like kind of bend it a little bit, which I don't recommend, but that's what I did. And so I got 2 sheets of 4x8 because I knew that I was going to need that much. And then so I measured the space that I was going to need basically from, here to there. The top of the seat is 18 inches off the ground. And before I did all of this, I drew up a bunch of measurements of where we wanted everything to be, measured the space of this entire thing. So I measured the height, I measured the width between the walls and the front and the back, which I highly recommend, and the width at the top versus the bottom, because not all houses are created like perfect how you would think. They're all off all over the place. And so I got all the measurements of this space, right? And then on the wall, before we put anything in, I measured marks of like, okay, we want it this high, we want this here, we want this here, we want the shelves up there, they're gonna be from here up to the ceiling, and then blah, blah, blah. So just make sure you do like a detailed measurement list and then figure out where you wanna put everything before you do it. That way you know what you can gauge what you actually need to get at the store. Like I have probably like, I don't know, like 4x2 left of plywood, so I probably could have saved like, I don't know, 25, 30 bucks. And I got a couple more 1x2s than I needed, but those are fairly cheap. So only thing that I haven't really talked about is how to actually like make this more structurally sound, and doing that I would say construction adhesive, and making sure that when you are screwing in, you're finding a actual stud to actually drill into.
Anyway, we had to pause for a second.
Okay, so quick resume. Plywood, beautiful plywood that's like maple, cheapest plywood that has just like one top flap in here. That's what you want to get because then it's easier to paint. And then, like I said about the 1x2s, we were talking about that. Yeah, let's see. Oh, and then I was talking about actually supporting it to make sure like your shelves are like not gonna fall off the wall, or like gonna be able to support the weight of stuff you put in them. I put those pieces that I showed earlier just a second ago up against the top. I did the exact same thing beneath the seat, and then put the plywood in to match the height of that, and then use that to screw the plywood into. So basically I took cheaper 1x2s that are like rough looking, don't look really polished or like ready to paint, and I put those against the wall at the height I wanted this bench at, put it against one side, put it against the other, put it against the other, and screwed those into studs and put construction adhesive behind them so they're like not going anywhere. And then did the exact same thing at the top, measured where I want like the height of everything to be, put that top board on, and put the plywood in and screwed it into it. One thing, if you're like new to DIY and stuff and you haven't done a whole bunch of like YouTube deep dives like I have, there's these things called pocket hole jigs, and I would highly recommend, if you're going to do something like this, to get a pocket hole jig, because then that way you can hide your screws, rather than like having to like screw it at a weird angle and then it's just like sticking out and looks weird. It actually allows you to like bore into the side of the wood, creates this really cool cavernous hole for you to put your screw into, and screw it into the wood that you're screwing your plywood into. And then you literally, so another thing is wood filler and caulk. Wood filled all the holes I put the pocket holes in, pocket hole screws in, and then all of the seams on this thing, so like right here, the corners, underneath this, well, underneath the shelf, literally anywhere there's a seam, where two things meet, I put caulk. And you want to do that just because it makes it look all like one cohesive piece, and you want to smooth it out. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then painted the whole thing, but before I painted the wood, I used a primer for the wood first. These panels, they already come primed and like painted white pretty much. So I didn't worry about priming these at all and didn't need to, but did prime every single piece of wood. So everything except for these panels pretty much was primed. But yeah, I don't usually do tons of these explainer videos, so I'll probably get better at them as I go. But that is kind of the gist of this thing. In the very top, we had an extra piece of molding from when we did Sutton's room for like what went along the top of the wall where the pink met the wallpaper. And so I really just cut a piece of that and used it at the top. And I would also just say, if you do this and you take it on and you make a mistake, like if you're like just a little bit off on a measurement or something like that, I wouldn't like stress out too much about it, because honestly you can use your caulk and fill in, like if it's on an edge, just fill it in before you paint, and then you really will probably not be able to tell. But yeah, that's my explainer video for you guys.
Okay guys, that's how he did the mudroom. It was so hard to film just because of the space was so small. But I hope you guys liked this little rundown breakdown. I'm going to end the vlog here. More home projects coming soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Walmart for sponsoring this video. Loving our new outdoor fridge. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.